Well, this episode was very interesting. Okay, let's actually get started talking about it. I will admit, I wasn't really that impressed with it first, in the beginning with the song and everything. Steven was going around singing about his mother, but today it's about a wedding and everything. It's actually kind of an interesting song, but I kind of wish they kind of cut it less than half, because really, I wasn't really interested, kept hearing Steven sing and sing over and over to every single gem in person. But hey, that was just the beginning of the episode. He goes around and pretty much every gem around is here, there, singing around. Everyone in Beach City, after the song is over though, first of all, Bismuth gets some new armor. Peridot and everyone else are in wedding dresses. Except for Sapphire, of course. But anyway, everyone in Beach City is pretty much at the wedding. Connie's parents as well, did not expect that. Literally, I thought we were only just having, like, Steven's friends that were, like, Onion. No, not really Onion. Yellowtail, all that type of stuff. So, what pretty much was going on with this episode? Well, it was actually interesting. After the whole entire big wedding, which really, this is how I was expecting it, pretty much 2 fusions. Well, technically 2 gems being fused together. This is actually how I was predicting the wedding going to actually happen, before the last one even came out. But besides all that, let's pretty much get started what really goes on. After Garnet came back to life, personally I love the new outfit look. But I don't think she'll be staying in that outfit. Pretty much they're all enjoying the reception and everything, having fun. Gems and humans are actually hanging out more and more. Bismuth, Peridot, and everyone else. Peridot did thought maybe the diamonds would come back. Of course, everyone's thinking that she's crazy. And I'd say, today let's just enjoy the day. And she does. I personally love what she did with throwing flowers at everyone. I think you're just supposed to throw them down the aisle, not throw them at people, Peridot. She was hilarious. But besides all that, it's pretty much a nice episode until the diamonds came out with Steven's tears. First, Steven just looked like tearing up because how happy he was. But then more bigger tears came, and well, we already know the drill, blue and yellow. And then straight cut to commercial. Now, that part I have to admit, I was just saying to myself, what? How do they know Steven's there? And then I was saying to myself, maybe they know about the off colors and everything. But yeah, pretty much, besides all that, when we get back to the show and everything, it's going straight after the cluster smashing and causing it to emerge. Steven goes to sleep trying to talk to it, but sadly it knows help. The cluster emerged, which I was actually surprised the way how it turned out. It looked like the outside, like it was inside out of a human's hand. Gross, but still. That was surprising. I was expecting like multitude of hands of all different types of limbs and everything, not just one giant inside out human hand. And it attacks the diamond ships, which is not really a big surprise because you would expect it to attack, but it appears pretty much. Just a quick idea, I guess what Steven did and everything actually turned out to be the best for the cluster, because the cluster apparently seems to actually be working with the crystal gems now. Which I think that's because with all the gem shards talking together, they were able to become more stable together. So they both tag Blue and Yellow ship. Blue Diamond finds out about stealing the crystal gems and decides to attack them head on. Which, it was amazing seeing the diamonds actually fight the crystal gems. Blue Diamond was pulling up a really great fight. She said, "You have no idea what thousands of years grieving has done to me." And she even says, "This is Pink Diamond's world." Technically, it's his world now. But still, besides all that, the fight was very amazing. And apparently Yellow Diamond doesn't remember Peridot. Which, I think she was just joking around. But as for Blue Diamond with the Garnet, I was kind of surprised, but then again it makes sense since Garnet was in a cotton candy form, but Blue Diamond quickly remembers who she is and everything. Blue Diamond pretty much just got up to her and just hit her feet, and she said, "Seriously? I just wanted you to stay there for a few more seconds." Lapis just put the whole entire thing on the ground. Yeah, apparently Lapis decided funny to drop the barn onto her head. Yeah, Lapis came back. I have to admit, I'm not really that impressed though with how the way it turned out. Like, it looks like Lapis was planning that out and everything, which Lapis had no idea. I just really didn't like her keep coming back and forth and everything. I guess what Pie Guy Rule said about Lapis, you're getting captured or be coming back to save the day or something, finally making up our mind. Yeah. Besides all that, pretty much, they're all fighting. Lapis is going up a great fight. Eventually, the ship gets destroyed, Yellow Diamond's and Blue Diamond's ship, and smashed into the water. And pretty much, Yellow Diamond actually gets Blue Diamond off the broken ship and everything. And what was interesting about this was, well, first, all the crystal gems. I have to admit, this was a very great fight. I was honestly, though, expecting Blue and Yellow Diamond to fuse, though. But, I guess that was actually not going to happen. Besides all that, pretty much, Yellow Diamond literally smashed Steven onto the ground. Seriously. And cut to commercial. And back to commercial. Back to the show, This was the most interesting part. This was like a new ability. We were seeing statues of all of the gems that were fighting. And the ones who were powerful, like Peridot and Lapis, they pretty much weren't just in their gems form floating. And we were seeing like see-through gems and Connie and everything. It was like Steven was already dead. I was actually expecting to see Pink Diamond in this in a way. Seriously, I was expecting Pink Diamond to come in or something, if Steven's supposed to be dead. But, however, what happens is that pretty much Steven pretty much goes through every single gem, walks right through them, and reminds them not giving up, which that completely happened quick. Peridot and Lapis were just staying chill, and this is how it all ends up happening. Yellow and Blue are pretty much thinking to themselves, I just gave in and gave her a colony, what was I thinking? Now I'm the one that has to be blamed for a shattering. Blue Diamond is similar, she's upset about it. And no matter what we do to these crystal gems, nothing seems to be getting better. Steven tries to get to them, trying to tell them the truth, and they eventually see what is going on in that realm or anything, Steven's realm. Steven's dead realm? I don't know. But pretty much, they try to attack Steven, and wow. Next thing you know, Steven's gemstone completely flashes pink, and they're both saying his aura. And then pretty much Steven wakes up and the diamonds are right next to him along with all the other crystal gems saying, it's you, Pink. And thus, that's how it comes to an end. I think the next episodes we will be getting will be discussing what happens. However, though, as for Blue and Yellow Diamond, I already seen the commercial what's possibly going to happen next. But I don't know if those episodes will be coming out next week or within a few months or something. So until then, let's pretty much talk a little bit about this. Now that Blue and Yellow pretty much now know, they're pretty much looking like they're stuck on Earth and everything. I think they're going to use Pink Diamond's ship, abandoned ship in the desert, to actually get back to Homeworld. But for now, I think they're going to be having conversations, and I think Steven will explain to them what exactly is really going on. And maybe they will be understandable and maybe want to be friends with Steven. Technically, they're more family members. They're like Steven's aunts now, or Steven's grandmothers. Depending on the way how you say it, I kind of see it more like a mix of both. Since the way how Pink Diamond acted, but the way how they were both treating her. Things like that, really. Now, this was all really interesting and all. However, Steven and everyone, the gems are pretty much now questioning what is going on. Going to happen next, which I will discuss about what happens in the commercials, though. Actually, no, I'll do that now. I think Blue and Yellow Diamond don't exactly know what actually happened to the gems. I guess they thought they obliterate them, but it turns out not, because we've seen one part where they're showing the center beetles. Which, that's going to be interesting and all. Steven taming corrupting gems. Who knew? Well, this was an interesting episode and all, and I think it's one of the best favorites. The fight scene was honestly great. The way how everything turned out was unexpected. And the way how things are going, I think things are going to get more and more surprising. Or more interesting, or something like that, really. But, until then, until we get more episodes of Steven Universe, this is Justin Game 44, signing out. Until then, I'll see you all later. Bye!